Thank you for tuning in to the Shikama Live Show with your host, Shikama. If you are in connection with me on Facebook and you are following me or friending me, or the Shikama Live fan page, facebook.com/ShikamaLive, you will know that I have been moving. Well, I have finished my interim move. We're staying in a hellhole. I mean, an apartment that that is, we went from 1,000 square feet to 300 square feet. And believe me, my stuff in the 1,000 square feet really didn't have enough room there. So I need a bigger house for my stuff. So hopefully that will happen soon when my roommate purchases, actually when I purchase a house and sell it to my roommate. But anyway, let's talk about the hot story today. It is Bowe Bergdahl and the trade for 5 of the Taliban Dream Team. Now, the story has come out that this was a horrible trade. It wasn't just bad from the beginning. You know, everybody was questioning, why would you trade somebody who for 5 known Taliban terrorists? Well, it has now come to light that this Bowe Bergdahl, that the security chief went around on the morning talk shows and said he served with honor and distinction, is now a complete lie. He has been found out to be a deserter and a traitor to his country, not only just walking off, but writing letters, writing emails, packing his stuff and uniforms and stuff, mailing them home, sending his father letters saying that the army is a big fat joke and I hate it, and we are lying and we're calling these poor Afghan people dirt and nothing and no good humans and what have you. And all of this is one big joke, and I renounce my citizenship. This is the guy that the president of the United States, Barack Hussein Obama, traded as what he called a prisoner of war for, and handed over 5 Taliban leaders, organizers, people that make things happen in the Taliban. But wait, I recorded this video earlier and I'm having problems finding all of my equipment. But wait, there's more. You know, like the old infomercial says, but wait, there is more. And what is that more? That more is that the way the president did it was illegal. He did not consult or confer the matter to Congress to make a decision for 30 days, which is supposedly the law. Then he wrote apologies to the Security Arms Committee in the Senate, to Senator Feinstein, may she rest in hell, and the GOP senator, and now they're trying to backtrack that and say, oh, no, that wasn't an apology. Then Obama goes on the attack and says, we think that the 30-day conference with Congress is unconstitutional to begin with because it gives powers to Congress that they do not have. But wait, there's more. So we already discussed the guy, we discussed the Taliban, and we discussed the 30-day story going on with Congress. Now it comes out that Obama keeps saying that since this war is over, but here's the thing, the war is not over. So what's more? It is the coup de grace. That means the cut that chops off the head. Yeah. It's the poignard into the heart. They are now talking impeachment of Obama. Everybody. All the news channels. Why? Because Obama handed over 5 Taliban leaders at a time of war. We are not done with the war. The war is not over. Under the treason statutes or the laws that govern treason, you cannot, to be tried for treason, one of the accusations is that you aid the enemy. And one of the guests said, impeachment doesn't even raise to that level. The accusation that we have on the table is Obama has aided the enemy during a time of war by handing over 5 leaders of the Taliban to the Taliban. And now it's being discussed that this trade wasn't the hostage negotiation that the particular group, they weren't actual Taliban, it was another group. It's the mafia arm of the Afghanistans. They wanted money. When they had a newsman held hostage, they wanted money. And when they tried to get a trade for prisoners from the United States, President Bush said, absolutely not. Unequivocally, no, I'm not going to give you our prisoners that we have. And what did they do? They turned around and upped the amount of money that they sought for the prisoner that they had at the time. This guy was a hostage. He was not a prisoner of war, as Obama kept trying to say. The reason he was trying to say it is that he's a prisoner of war. We don't leave our men behind. So I'm going to negotiate the return of a prisoner of war. He's not a prisoner of war. He is a hostage. Under the table then, Obama and the White House has handed over millions of dollars to that particular group because they're the mafia. They wanted money. They always wanted money. And this entire scenario, this entire story is not brand new. It's 5 years in the making. And here is the last bit of information. So Fox News had Governor Perry come on the channel. You know, they're trying to keep this story alive. This is a news story. They've been told to keep this story alive. Why am I saying this? Governor Perry said 5 days ago we didn't know about this guy. Why is it that this story came out and all of this was negotiated? And this goes directly to why Obama didn't wait the 30 days to let Congress decide on it, because he's trying to push off the veteran administration debacle that is happening, that they were talking impeachment then. Well, this was just an attempt at a distraction, but it has blown up in his face because now they really are talking impeachment. This was supposedly a distraction, but they completely miscalculated the breadth and scope of how terrible this really is. I don't know if it's stupidity on his part, his advisor's part, the State Department's part. Somebody is either being really stupid or they're trying to set up Obama for the fall. And I mean a big fall, because this guy could be tried for treason for this. They are talking impeachment over this, and this was just a distraction. They were talking impeachment about the VA hospital scandal. This is even worse. And of course, Fox News said, did not answer Governor Perry as to is this just a distraction? 5 days ago, we didn't know about this guy, and all of a sudden, not only did we know about him, but they already renegotiated his release, and they've already... Now, I say if they wanted to close down Guantanamo Bay and process these prisoners through American courts and try them and send them to jail or try them for, I don't know, as a war criminals or what have you, and close down Guantanamo Bay, they could have just done that. And that would have taken over the news. We wouldn't have remembered the VA because we're all stupid cows who can't remember 1 week to the next. And that would have been a story, and that would have had some sort of like happy ending. this is not the ending that Obama wanted. Tell me what you think, and thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show.